Hi everyone, it's Jess. I'm here with another scrapbook process video. This one comes from a semi pre-made layout that I started before I started filming because I knew it would take me a while. So I had some coffee themed stamps that I had just bought before I made this layout, and I really wanted to stamp them in a frame around my photo. So I layered up my photo on all of the papers that I wanted to include, because this is a coordinating page that goes beside the layout that I made with the limoncello picture on it. So I'm trying to decide if I have another stamp that looks more like that coffee cup like he's holding in the video, because he's drinking espresso on the rooftop bar in Castellamare di Stabia, which, if you would like to know, translates to castle by the sea, because there is literally a castle by the sea. So that is how I'm cleaning off my stamps, because when I filmed this video, I could not find my stamp scrubby cleaner brush, and that VersaFine Onyx Black ink really sticks to stamps and it will stain them if you don't clean them. And even sometimes when you do clean them, it still stains them. So that's what I am using for this. I don't think I do any sort of coloring or anything with the coffee cups. I think I just leave them plain white, but I will cut them out to put on the scrapbook, the layout itself. So I really wanted to use this word super because it matches the colors that are in the pattern paper that I use. The pattern paper is from Hip Kit Club, and I think there's some pink paisley on there. The green paper, I believe, is pink paisley. I'm not sure where the rest of them go or came from, but the stickers are from Amy Tangerine. Hustle and Heart, was that her most latest collection when I made this video? I think it's Hustle. No, that wasn't it. It'll come to me and I will remember it, and I will put it down below in the description box when I do remember it. So these die cuts are Vicky Booten from her first collection. I don't know if it had a name. I'm not sure. I would have to check. I really don't know if that collection had a name with it, but it did come from her first collection, and they were included in the kit. So I just went through them and I chose some that I wanted to include on this layout, just to layer some pieces to get some of the color behind it. And I'm using some frames that I had cut in half on other layouts just to add in some pieces, some interest, and that one I wanted to add in because it has gold foil on it. I'm just gluing them down with some Scotch quick dry adhesive in a fine line bottle, the one with the yellow top to it. There's two of them. I think one has a blue top. The one that I have has a yellow top. Clearly I'm looking for something that I have lost on my desk. I don't know. Probably, yeah, I was going to say probably Pop Dots. That's generally what I lose on my desk when I'm looking for something. I used wet glue to glue it down, but I was just going to say, I don't think it actually works. And maybe it does work because I used it again there. I'm not sure. Usually now I use just my ATG tape. It seems to hold it down and I don't have any trouble getting it to stick. Usually when I use the wet glue, it doesn't stick very well, and the foam just kind of moves around on the layout itself. So those puffy stickers that you saw there were from Jelly Bean Soup. I got them in a package from a Scrapbook and Cards Today giveaway. It's the only thing I've ever won in all my years of entering scrapbook product contests. Contests? Giveaways? Giveaways. That little green piece, I'm pretty sure it's from Pink Fresh Studio. I could be wrong. I made this layout back in June this past summer. So please forgive me. I don't really remember what the products were from specifically, but I'm pretty sure it's from Pink Fresh Studio and I think that Adventure Cut Apart came from the same pattern paper, which is that star paper in the very, very background of my layout. I think actually the background paper might be Pink Fresh Studio as well. I'm not a huge fan of the Pink Fresh Studio papers, and I don't know why. A lot of people really like them, and I guess they're just not my style. I really struggle with using them when I get them in Hip Kid clubs. These buttons are wood buttons with enamel stickers in the middle of them, and they are from Hip Kid Club itself. They were exclusive to the kit. So unfortunately you can't get any of them. But lots of companies make them. American Crafts makes them with a lot of their collections. So if you do like the look of them, you shouldn't really have trouble getting a hold of some. And of course I'm going to add some gold color shine because it would not be a layout without gold color shine, particularly when I do have gold foiling on the page. And then I was suddenly like, oh yeah, those coffee cups that I stamped, I didn't cut them out and put them on the layout. So I am going to fussy cut them out, and I do add at least one, maybe two to the layout. I'm not sure. I'm going to cut out two, but that does not mean that I'm going to add it to the layout. You never know. So when you are fussy cutting, you can see that I'm not really moving my scissors. I'm moving the paper. I'm just closing the scissors and moving the paper in my hand. That chipboard piece there was not sticking down. So I did just put a little bit of wet adhesive on the back of it. Oh, and it looks like I'm going to ink the edges. Probably because I cut it out and I didn't cut it very well. And I did add some ink over the top of it. I probably thought it looked too white compared to everything else, even though that background paper is white with gray on it. And I'm fairly certain I used gray ink to ink my edges. So that is pretty much all that I'm going to add to this layout, I think. And if I do add something else, I truly don't remember what it was. So if you have any questions about the product that I used, I can try and look it up. Oh, that is I forget who makes it, but I'll Spectrum Noir glitter pen. It's not my favorite. My favorite is the Nouveau glitter gloss ones. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them down below. You can find my Instagram, Facebook, and my chat group. So thank you for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.